One's at like 25%. Might die, might not die. Who knows? You know. Important stuff to think about is belly willy. Dude, how do I get chicks, man? I do not know how to get chicks right now. I don't know if I can. Definitely not because I'm ugly. I'm not ugly. I'm ugly. I don't know what it is, man. And then, what was I gonna say? I think I know how to talk. Like you say hi. Money. Whoa. I get paid, dude. Take it easy, Josh.
Hey, dude.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, yeah.
All right. But now I'm in direct sun, I think it pulls in my screen too. Especially still with guys. That's really nice. That's really nice. It's really fun. Anybody else remember when we used to go into work and just like laugh about goofy shit for like hours? July coming up, I need to go see my family and see what they're doing, and then I need to, I'm waiting on one of them to, accept my friend request on Facebook, right? So I can mess up. And it's like a goofy ass bitch, I swear to God. I have to just like call you and make you uncomfortable, I really. I don't like doing that. It make people real uncomfortable all the time. Isn't that funny? Isn't that weird? Like the nicest, coolest guy makes people uncomfortable. And he's just trying to be a decent person. I think I'm some kind of like hoodlum, violent criminal or some shit. So, you gotta give me a chance to defend myself. Coming up with these preconceived notions, because, family's a bunch of thugs and gangsters and shit, man. Me. Probably something like most classy, class personified, but frankly, too classy. We're ashamed of our actual feelings and emotions. It's kind of a shame. I feel like we all go through it. Nobody else, huh? Just me. Alright, do I edit my fucking videos? But then it's like, alright, I need to already selling the house, so it's like I need to get my shit together. I'm gonna make some more phone calls, make sure I have a place to go after this, right? I guess I for sure have like a solid spot, but it's always gotta be proper preparation, best performance. Plus, it's not good to just drop shit on people randomly, although I've already been talking to my homie about it. My bad, guys. I don't have it right away, but people are hurting. I just feel like I'm, because like, you gotta go, go with the flow of traffic, right? So, very important guideline, right? And then it's like, I'm literally holding up the flow of traffic, right? So that I kind of know. I also kind of wish people would stop behind the crosswalk, stop before the crosswalk. It might save us a lot. It might save a lot of people a lot. And why they say that? Yeah, you never know once an idiot is behind the bike, and then you just get blasted, and then you get blamed, right? Even though the dude on the bike was one. Maybe like China, we just run like this over. Good. That's very good. You guys are doing well. Excellent. Don't do that. It's bad. Alright, Tiananmen Square, right? What a badass, dude. What a little badass. Hope I can do that for this one. I did too. Itchy. Well, sometimes there's certain things where it's like, really easy to be like brave and right? And then there's other times where it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like certain things happen and it's like, it doesn't take like bravery or courage to like do the right thing, but like this weird sense of like, I don't know what to call it. Not so much like I don't want to die, right? But I don't know, sometimes I get blasted with these really weird feelings where it's like, it's like, do I need to confront this? Like, is this something that I need to talk about? Is this something that I can talk about? Or are you just doing this because you think you feel certain way feelings about this? But that doesn't mean, don't to ignore it, right? You should always, if you have a feeling that's bad, you should try to resolve it. Find resolution, right? Compromise, compensate, mitigate. I realized the other day, as I was practicing my metacognition, also I posted up on Instagram and Facebook and my Snapchat that I think really helps out a lot. On your right. People with problems, thinking about thinking. Something I was thinking about is I wonder how much, like, I don't really think about myself most of the time. I definitely don't think about myself in third person. I've never seen myself in third person. And I've never wanted to be anybody else pretty much fucking ever. Pretty much fucking ever. Never, ever. And not that I don't, like, admire, respect, think certain people are cool, right? Like, my brother's, like, one of the coolest guys ever. But, like, I definitely have never sat there and been like, I want to be, I want to be myself. But I want my brother to be cool. My brother was, my brother's really cool. I like to go through his old stuff. Be like, I'm taking this. He left two leather portfolios. I've confiscated them. Sweat makes me itchy. It doesn't want to sweat. Sweat's gross. I hate sweat. Okay, so things I need to think I am like a lot of people. I definitely, there's certain people that's kind of, I find kind of funny. Where it's like, man, people feel like the same fucking person. Maybe a lot of like great minds think alike, right? Like look at me, right? You know, it's like, dude, all day I post my ass, man. I'm trying to get signed, trying to make content, right? Can't get a fucking subscriber to save my fucking life. And it's like I see scumbags getting it for free, and I'm like, God damn. What do I gotta do? It's because I'm a good boy. You know, I do the right thing. I say the right stuff. I work really hard. And then I get screwed over, right? You know, typical shit, dude. Sounds like every story in the goddamn Bible. Great guy, busts his ass, has faith, and what happens? Shit. Nothing. It's not a goddamn thing. And then, like, the last two paragraphs, it's like, oh, then it's all right. It gets, you know, everything. I like Hanukkah. Because, you know, the oil could only burn for, like, so many days and then, like, last for fucking ever. And I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. But I 100% believe Jesus came back. Jesus came back and he ascended into heaven as a man. And I firmly believe that all humans on earth, we create heaven on earth, right? I'm gonna scratch myself. Oh, fucking bitch, goddammit. What'd you be a nature? Oh, got a good night. Short death time. And then, is that like a, whose ultimate is that? Mercy? Mercy's ult or some shit? I really don't like them fucking missions or bitches. I guess it makes them fit the laws, man. I guess that's an illusionist. Can't skip leg day, man. Can't skip leg day. That was something I was thinking about. actually have the next 2 days off, too. I like how they did it on the 4th of July, so that's kind of cool. I think they're just making it a big deal because they're like egotistical. They're like attention whores. I like egotistical. I saw a couple of comments, right? One comment I saw was like, Taylor Swift's gonna have 2 husbands by the end of the year. And I was just like, that's usually the one with Taylor Swift's gonna leave one of people with their ideas, right? Turn signals, guys, turn signals. grow back stronger? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm gonna double check. My brain's telling me yes, but for some odd reason, I don't believe it. At the same time, I kind of do. I've never broken a bone in my life. I think I sprained my ankle once. We got another guy turn signal, guys. Also, stop before the crosswalk, you know. Might save yourself, you know, paying some kid's student loan someday. Yeah, that's something everybody should work on. You walk, you run, you ride your bike, you learn to develop photographic memory or be able to memorize 6 numbers or letters, right? I think we all know why. That'd be the first thing I'm doing, dude. If I see myself getting hit by a car, I'm looking straight at that license plate. And I'm locking that bitch in, man. I'll be bleeding out, man. Motherfucking... Dude, I'm such a snitch, too, sometimes. You know, so I often tell people, like, if you got something you don't want me to tell people, like, just don't tell me. Because, you know, people ask me questions, and I feel obligated to give them the honest truth every time. And I will have truth it a lot, you know, but, like, at the same time, you can ask me, like, anything, dude, and it just falls off my mouth, man. And then also, I can't lie because it fucks with the fucking, like, a lot of shit. A lot of shit, you know? But I don't want to, you know, I'm a private guy, you know? What people do, you know, is on them, you know? I think I am. I lock my door, put my blinds up, and, you know, I keep the keyboard a safe but reachable distance. To, like, the picture I'm thinking for you here. Completely serious, man. Completely serious. Yeah, one of my favorites. One of my favorites all the time. one that started the NCR. Oh wait, no, they needed a water chip. have a character with too many flaws, it's like... Actually, it's kind of probably just a or if you can, like, I don't know, that's the way I imagine, like, being, like, creative comes in handy, right? You start with, like, a really flawed character, and then they, like, use their flaws to their advantage, right? I got a bit incarnated as a slime, right? Now I'm just a slime, but look at me, I'm slime. I'm doing slime stuff. I'm slimy and I'm grimy. I'm really cool. I don't know, it's like a bunch of kittens, right? It's like, how many chicks do you need? How many chicks do you need? I feel like there's a series of quests in Genshin Impact, right? But I feel like kind of go over, you know, like mechanics used or like how to move a story forward, right? You know, new powers, new equipment, new character, do some machina shit, and fucking shit like that. There's a bell on my bike. I didn't notice. My aunt's bike, but it's on my bike. I'm gonna learn Morse code, right? And then we can, like, send smoke signals or something around. Pulling up, I'm getting money, pulled up, I'm getting paid. My favorite anime of all time. Sailor Moon. Tuxedo Mask, baby. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I'm gonna go jerk off and enjoy myself. You know, who am I thinking about? Your mom, probably. I don't know. But I can't see my screen. There we go. Alright. Peace.